Hi guys! Hoping I am in the right group. I think I am. I'm like 2 minutes early, but I figured let's hop on early and give some people time to hop on. So we're gonna start right at 6. And I'm really hoping and praying that I can see comments on this live video, because sometimes when I go live, comments are like hidden, and then once I post the video after I end the live, then for whatever reason, that's when I can see the comments. So let's see. Hi, Julie. I'm gonna give it one more minute. Hi, Kelly. Okay, so as of right now, I can't see any comments. I'm really hoping that Facebook is gonna let me see comments. Oh, yay, okay. Okay, I see comments now. Hey, guys. Yay, okay. Like I said earlier, sometimes when I go live, my comments are like non-existent, and then as soon as I post the video when I'm done, I can see all of the comments, and I'm like, why couldn't I see these comments while I was live? So I'm really happy I can see your comments. Hi guys! Thank you guys for having me, and I wanted to especially thank Julie for asking me to do this training. She messaged me like, gosh, was it like a month ago, Julie? And asked me to do this training, and I felt so honored. So thank you so much, Julie. Okay, so it's right at 6. This is going to be a quick training all about Scentsy Club. I'm going to share with you my current stats with Scentsy Club, because I do believe that you shouldn't be training on something unless you are actively working on it and you have something to show for it, okay? So my Scentsy Club right now, I have 52 subscribers myself. Actually, let me back up. Let me introduce myself first. I always forget to introduce myself. So my name is Rachel Anderson. Most people call me Ray or Ray Ray. I've been with Scentsy for 6 years. October 10th was 6 years, which is wild. I am a superstar director for a team called 176 Roots. I live in Murfreesboro, North Carolina, which is literally the teeniest, tiniest town ever. I literally live in the middle of nowhere. And I was a nurse full-time, and I left nursing almost 4 years ago. January will be 4 years that I left nursing to do Scentsy full-time. So this is my full-time job, and I love it. So let's jump into Scentsy Club. Right now I have 52 subscribers. For this month so far, I'm almost at 500 in sales from Scentsy Club. My average is right around 1,000. Last month was a little bit less. My PRV for last month was 825 PRV just for my Scentsy Club, okay? If you guys are not familiar with the Scentsy Club orders tab, I suggest after this training or when you get time, go and check that out. So if you go to the orders tab, there's an option that says Scentsy Club. Click on Scentsy Club, and that will show you all of your subscribers. It'll show you what each subscriber has in their subscription. It'll show how often. It'll show everything you need to know about Scentsy Club. It'll show when they're supposed to ship and so forth, okay? So right now I have roughly 500, and I have 9 more clubs that are gonna process this month, okay? So I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just showing you guys that working on building your subscriptions is going to change your business, okay? Number 1, why do you want to increase your Scentsy Club subscribers? Can someone tell me in the comments? Why do you want to, like, why do you think it's important to increase your Scentsy Club? Because you want reoccurring PRV month after month, okay? Scentsy Club, when they sign up for Scentsy Club, it's going to make your sales easier every month. You don't even have to think about it. They're just gonna process on their own. Now, are you gonna have people that sign up for Scentsy Club and then realize, oh, I have way too much Scentsy, and then they're gonna cancel their club? Yes, that's inevitable, okay? That's totally fine, but that's why we keep working on growing our Scentsy Club. You never get to a point, or you should never get to a point where you're like, okay, I think I have enough Scentsy Clubbers. I'm not going to focus on that anymore, okay? So every month when I figure out what I want my monthly goals to be, my dog is snoring, that's what you hear in the background. Every month when I come up with my monthly goals, okay, so I always set a PRV goal, I set a recruiting goal, I set a coaching goal in regards to who I want to coach, how many people I want to coach, and I set a Scentsy Club new subscription goal, okay? Every month I have a Scentsy Club goal, and that goal is to get 3 new Scentsy Clubbers, okay? Now, some months, do I reach that goal? No, but I still aim for it every single month, okay? This month, in case you guys didn't know, we are currently in an incentive for Scentsy Club, and the reward is a crossbody Scentsy logo bag. And if you guys, I'm obsessed with crossbodies. That's all I wear, okay? That's all I wear. I'm obsessed. I have to have that crossbody. So that has been like on my radar for actually this entire week. I've been focusing on Scentsy Club. I have not earned it yet, but I will be earning it, number one. Okay, mindset is everything. You have to believe that you can in order to succeed, okay? So if you don't have a Scentsy Club goal, new subscribers per month, I highly recommend that you add that to your goal list, okay? And it doesn't have to be 3, it could be 1. You can have a goal of 1 new clubber a month, okay? And if that stresses you out with actually getting someone to sign up, why don't you take it a little bit, like break it down a little bit more, and you can maybe challenge yourself to have 5 conversations about Scentsy Club a month. Okay, challenge yourself to have conversations versus challenging yourself to actually have someone sign up, okay? Because what's going to happen is if you actually are having the conversations about Scentsy Club, people are going to eventually sign up, okay? They're eventually going to sign up. So, not only does Scentsy Club give you reoccurring PRV, which is great, but guess what reoccurring PRV gives you, okay? Helps you become active where you don't even have to think about it. And if you're a leader, you can even reach the point where you get your leadership numbers, which is 500 PRV or more in a month, okay? That way you have your numbers in order to get paid a title, okay? Okay? Now, it's going to take time to build your Scentsy Club, but if you are actively working on it month after month, your subscriptions are going to grow, okay? They're going to grow. Okay. Let's talk about the number one tip I always tell my teamies that they need to focus on when it comes to Scentsy Club. You need to have one yourself. How are you supposed to sell someone on something if you don't have one yourself? Okay, I truly believe that. Okay, so if you don't have a Scentsy Club, it does not have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be $100. What I suggest is you create a Scentsy Club and you put a whiff box in it, okay? Reach that $30 mark so you get the 10% off, okay? Even better if you reach the $60 mark, because then you're going to get access to a half off item. So you can put $60 worth of your favorite wax or your favorite counter clean, some bulbs, whatever you want, and then when you get the half off item, you get the whiff box, and then guess what? When you have your own Scentsy Club, you are going to be able to help your customers sign up better and easily because you're going to know the ins and outs of how to sign up, how to edit your subscription, where to tell them or tell them where to go, tell them how to edit, help them how to navigate the site because it can be kind of confusing, especially for someone who's never done it before, okay? So if you've never done it yourself, how are you supposed to help your customer sign up when they come to you and have a question? Because it's going to happen. Someone's going to eventually be like, yeah, I want to do Scentsy Club. They're going to go on the website. They might have a question on, hey, I don't understand this, or I can't find this, or I'm struggling to create my account. And you're not going to know how to help them because you don't even have an account yourself. Okay? Julie, you have 3 Scentsy Clubs yourself? I do too. It's crazy. I have to go in every now and then and edit mine because I'm like, I'm getting a little crazy over here. I'm getting a little crazy. What can I take out? Okay? All right, so have a club yourself, okay? You have to talk about it. In order to grow your club subscriptions, you have to talk about it. And I get that that can be uncomfortable. I get that sometimes you don't want to tell people, you don't want to talk to people. But at the end of the day, this business is a people business. So if you want to grow a business and you want to grow subscriptions, you have to open your mouth and you have to talk to people. Whether that's face-to-face, via text, via email, via live like this, or on stories on Instagram, or stories on Facebook, or maybe you're making reels or TikToks, whatever the case may be, you have to open your mouth, okay? If your mouth is closed, your business is closed, okay? So talk about Scentsy Club. You need to know the ins and outs of, well, should I say, you need to know the benefits of Scentsy Club. Sorry, my connection just went dead, so I had to take off, disconnect from Wi-Fi. You need to know the benefits of Scentsy Club, okay? You need to know, why would your customer want to sign up for Scentsy Club, okay? You need to know that when your order reaches $30, they get 10% off. $30 is an average Scentsy order. I would say between $30 and $60 is an average order for me, at least. So they're going to get 10% off. Who doesn't want to save money, okay? It's free to sign up. It's free to cancel at any time. There's no gimmicks at all. I know other direct sales subscription programs, or subscription programs in general, where you have to pay a fee in order to be a member, okay? To be in that subscription, you have to pay a fee. Or when they sign up, they have to remain a customer or have so many subscriptions before they can cancel. Like, for example, my husband, he's with some golf box, par 3, some type of golf box, okay? His box is a ridiculous amount of money, like $100+, whatever. He loves it. He gets good stuff. But what I did not know when he told me he signed up is that he has to remain a customer of theirs for like an entire year before he can cancel. Scentsy doesn't do that. You could literally have a customer sign up this month and cancel it next month, okay? That's the beauty of our subscription program. So you need to know that in order to tell your customers that, like, hey, you are not locked into this subscription. If you decide you don't want to do it, you can cancel it, okay? So make sure you're telling them that. You need to know that they get the half off item when it reaches $60. We have Always Get My Bar, right? They get access to bricks. We don't have bricks unless they're holiday bricks like right now. Well, actually, we do have a couple of bricks on the website. That is new. But there's more of a selection in Scentsy Club, okay? So know all of the benefits of why someone needs a Scentsy Club. Number one, also another benefit, whiff box half off. Hosts can't even get whiff boxes half off. We can't even get whiff boxes half off unless we get it through Scentsy Club. So that's another way that you can incentivize people to sign up for Scentsy Club, okay? When you get your Scentsy Club, right, because we're all going to sign up for Scentsy Club, whatever you put in there, get a Scentsy Club. When you get it, I am going to challenge you guys to open it live. Open it live on your VIP pages. Open it live on your main pages. I want to hit on this a little bit, okay? I see so many times where people join Scentsy consultants and they create a VIP group, right? And their VIP group is most of the time private. Well, when you are only promoting in your VIP group, it's limiting you to only those people who are already your customers, okay? So I'm going to challenge you, when you go to unbox your next Scentsy Club order, I want you to unbox it on your main feed, on your Instagram, okay? Where, yes, you have friends and family and whoever follows you, whoever you're friends with, but just because they're your friends and family doesn't mean that they're your customer, right? And so what happens is when you go live, people who go live, that's like the main thing that pops up, bam, right in your face as soon as you open up your app, especially if you don't go live often. That's what's going to pop up. People are nosy, okay? People are going to click on your video. They're going to see what you're talking about. When they hear you talking about, hey, your next order, you can get 10% off and a half off item of your choice, people are going to be, ooh, okay, let me finish what she's talking about. Let me finish listening to what she's talking about. And then I'm going to message her to see, hey, how can I get 10% off my order? Okay? So unbox it live. make a post about it after you unbox it. Take a picture of you with your Scentsy Club, okay? You can even calculate how much was in your Scentsy Club, including your whiff box, right? Because we're going to get a whiff box at 50% off. So that's going to be like $17.50. And what is this month's box? Like $52 worth of product in October, I think it is. It's around the $50 mark. But you just paid $17. People are going to be like, ooh, I want to pay $17 but get $50 in smell goods. Heck yeah, okay? Yes, Gina. Open it live. You can do it. Yes, Julie. Okay, so that's your challenge from me, okay? Tag me in it once you do it. Another thing that you can do to promote Scentsy Club is if you do local orders or mail outs, okay? Local orders or mail outs, you can print off a graphic. I do not have any graphics. I actually ran out, so I don't have any graphics right now to show you guys. But you can create a graphic and print. Actually, what I'll do, I'm going to write it down because I forget things. I'm going to post the graphic that I use that has information about Scentsy Club. But for all my non-Scentsy Club people, I will include a graphic in their mail out, their thank you mail out. And so when they open their mail, some people might read it, some people might not. That's totally fine, okay? But you never freaking know. But if you make it to where you have, 10%, get 10% off your next order or a half off item when your order reaches $60, people want that. People want free. People want discounted, okay? So include a graphic in regards to Scentsy Club in your mail outs or in your local orders. And graphics. Okay, now the post that Kelly put up earlier, it's like 2 hours ago, I think. She asked what you guys wanted to know or what you guys wanted to get from this, and a lot of you said verbiage. So I actually printed off a text from a customer of mine from yesterday because I was talking about Scentsy Club to a lot of my customers yesterday. So I was just going to read off exactly what I said. Now, I do not offer Scentsy Club, and this is just this is preference. You do not have to do it like me. I don't offer Scentsy Club until they've already ordered with me, okay? Unless we are having a conversation and maybe somehow I can like figure out a way to put Scentsy Club in their ear. But a lot of times people order through like parties and stuff. I'm a big partier. So after they order through a party or they reach out to me and they were referred to me, whatever it is, that's when I do the follow-up is when I talk about Scentsy Club, okay? So, for example, this lady named Vicky, she ordered waxes from me, like a ton of waxes and bulbs from me, I don't know, like 2 months ago, okay? So I was following up with her, and I just asked her, I said, hey, Vicky, how do you like your waxes? Okay. She responded and said, I love them. Thank you so much. I'm almost out. I change them every few days and I have about 7 left. And, or maybe she meant 7 warmers. She might have meant 7 warmers. This is a brand new customer, okay? First time she's ever ordered from me. All right. So I responded and I said, okay, awesome. Write this down. You should think about starting a Scentsy Club with me. It's free to sign up and totally free to cancel at any time. Best part is you get 10% off your order when you spend, you get 10% off your order, and when you spend $60, you get access to a half off item. Okay? That's how I get my wax sent to me so I never run out. Okay? Because the way she just messaged me back and said, I am almost out, I change them every few days, that is a perfect open door for you to put Scentsy Club in there because it's a subscription program that you never have to think about. It's going to automatically ship to you, ship to your door. When I talk a lot, I get a tickle in my throat and I don't have any water. But that was a perfect open door to start talking about Scentsy Club because this is someone who loves her wax and she needs them shipped to her every month, her favorite ones, okay? She did respond to me. She did have some questions in regards to it, and that's how we facilitated the conversation, okay? She asked me questions, I responded. One thing that a lot of people do, and it deters people, is word vomit. They don't need to know all of the information at once. Start small, okay? Start with, hey, next time you order, this is another verbiage that I did for a customer that I followed up with, and I said, hey, how did you like your fan diffuser? Okay, she bought a fan diffuser. She said, I love it. I responded and I said, I said, okay, great. Next time you plan on ordering, message me and I will share with you how to get 10% off your next order. Okay? That's just a little sliver. A little sliver. She's not ready to order yet, but when you are, text me before and I'll tell you how to get 10% off your order. Some people might respond. That lady hasn't responded, which I messaged her probably at like 3 o'clock, so it really hasn't been that long. But someone might respond back and say, ooh, tell me more. Some people might say, okay, thank you. It just depends on the person, okay? So that is how I bring up Scentsy Club. Anytime someone orders with me and I follow up with them on how they like their products, especially if they ordered waxes, anything consumable, right? Because that's what Scentsy Club is. It's a consumable subscription program. So, Tug, you're loud. So if they ordered anything consumable, I'm like, bing, 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 Scentsy Club time. Scentsy Club time. Who doesn't want to save 10% off their order? Okay? Now, I do offer incentives, okay, to get people to sign up for Scentsy Club. This is totally preference. You do not have to do this. Scentsy Club in itself already has incredible benefits for people to sign up, okay? But for something like this incentive, the incentive to get the crossbody bag, I will offer incentives and I will use host credits or product credit to get these products, okay? So my current incentive for people to sign up for Scentsy Club this month, it's only for October, is I will give them, if their order is $60 before tax and shipping, this is what I'm telling my customers, I will give them the choice of a counter clean or a pack of pods, okay? Now, when you're doing, this is considered a personal special, so this cannot be communicated publicly. If you are going to do a personal special, it has to be one-on-one. So I'm texting my customers this, okay, and telling them, hey, on top of the 10% off that you're going to get, the half off item that you're going to get, I'm also giving you the choice of a counter clean or a pack of pods, okay? Now, you don't have to choose those products. In the past, I've done a 3-pack of wax. In the past, you could literally do a free wax bar. You could do literally whatever you want. But I'm using my product credit to get the products free to give to them, okay? So that is something you can do, but please remember to stay in compliance. You have to communicate that privately. You can do it in an email. That's privately, okay? You can do it via text. You can do it via Facebook Messenger. You just can't go on Facebook and be like, hey, my husband's home. You can't just go on Facebook and be like, hey, if you sign up for Scentsy Club, I'll give you a free 6-pack of wax. You can't do that, okay? So that is something that is out there that you can give it a try if you're willing to do it. Or if you're willing to take that money out of your pocket, okay? Or if you have host credit, should I say, okay? And the last thing that I wanted to talk about, Scentsy Club and why it's beneficial to grow your Scentsy Club account. If your customers have a Scentsy Club, then they clearly love the products, right? And I truly believe that people who love the products can sell the product. I'm sorry, y'all. I should have gotten water before I came live. So, you can use your Scentsy Club list as it grows as a potential Teamy list. Okay, and I'm not talking about sponsoring. I'm not talking about sponsoring. I am, but I'm not going into that topic. But if you have a customer who has a Scentsy Club, who has a monthly Scentsy Club, Or maybe they have a Scentsy Club every 3 months. That's like $200 or $300 because there's people out there that have those because they're crazy and clearly fragrance obsessed. Those are the people that you want to ask to join, okay? Those are the people that you want to message them and say, hey, clearly you're obsessed with our products, rightfully so. Have you ever thought about becoming a consultant and getting paid off of your own Scentsy Club? Okay, you can even take it a step back, and then I'm going to be done. I'm not talking about sponsoring. I'm just saying you can even take it a step farther and go into your order history, calculate every Scentsy Club or order and Scentsy Club, regular PWS, any order that they have, but including their Scentsy Club, calculate it up, say, hey, if you were a consultant, you would have gotten paid this much money off of your orders. You would have gotten paid this much money off of your Scentsy Club alone, okay? So Scentsy Club is literally the best reoccurring PRV, okay? That's PRV that you only have to work for one time. One time you're working for it, okay? Now, do you have to follow up with your Scentsy Clubbers? Of course, of course. Follow up, the key is in the follow-up, okay? But in the end, you never know if your customers, especially your Scentsy Clubbers, are going to become your customers, okay? But you're never going to know unless you ask. So, does anybody have any questions? That is all I have for Scentsy Club, and I really hope that you guys got something from it. But to keep it short and simple, when you're asking people to sign up for Scentsy Club, don't come out and say, hey, you should sign up for Scentsy Club. People don't know what that means. People don't know what that means. That scares people. When you say, hey, sign up for Scentsy Club, that sounds like you're joining a cult, in my opinion, okay? Come out and literally say, hey, are you interested in 10% off your order? Hey, are you interested in 10% off and a 50% off item, okay? Short and sweet, to the point. If you send me a message and it's this big and it's like, hey, join Scentsy Club, and I have no idea what Scentsy Club is, and you're listing out like all the benefits all at once, you'll get access to bricks. At that point, I probably don't know what bricks are if I don't know what Scentsy Club is. You'll get access to Always Get My Bar. I have no idea what that means, okay? Start small. Start with what people already know. People know what 10% off is, okay? People are like, oop, sale, flashing lights, sale, save some money. That's what people know. People know what 50% off is. People know what 10% off is, okay? Start there. Then, if they are interested, then go into the rest of the benefits, the rest of the details, what Scentsy Club entails, okay? Start small, then let them facilitate the conversation. Then you go into more detail about, okay, you have total control. You can add items, delete items, remove items. You can have it ship every 1, 2, or 3 months. Then go into the details, okay? So, let me read these. Oh, Tabitha, listen. I used to be an oversharer, okay? And then I learned, start small, start with what people know already, and then go into the detail, okay? But you're not all the time, but a lot of people are going to be either overwhelmed if you give them too much information. I'm that person. You give me too much information, I'm overwhelmed. That's like going to a restaurant and there's literally like 1,000 items on the menu, and I'm like, okay, I'm overwhelmed. There is way too much stuff on this menu. I don't even know what I want to eat because there's so much stuff, okay? It's the same thing. Don't overwhelm people. Start small. Oh my God. My husband just jumped in front of my window. Start small and then let them ask the questions. Same thing with sponsoring, okay? Start small. So, I hope that you guys got something from this, but thank you guys so much for having me. Julie, thank you so much again for asking me to do this. I am honored, and don't forget about my challenge to you guys. Go live, create a club. Number 1, if you don't have one, go live on your main feed, not your VIP page, okay? On your main feed and open your Scentsy Club, okay? You guys got this. And lastly, I always bring it back to this. You have to believe up here that you can do it, okay? Give yourself a goal for Scentsy Club. How many new subscriptions you want. Give yourself a goal. And then go for it, okay? If you don't want to give yourself a goal in regards to how many clubbers, how about you give yourself a goal as to how many conversations you're going to have about Scentsy Club, okay? Literally, go to your current customers and ask them, hey, are you interested in getting 10% off your next order? When they respond and say, heck yes, then you go into details about Scentsy Club, okay? All right. Bye, guys. Have a great night.